Alright guys, welcome back to Gilded Gaming and Peace, Memories of Celceta. It's been a couple days since we played this. Where were we? Oh, sorry, we just got to a new campsite.
Alright.
I kind of wanted to go back, like over here, turn in that quest and see about getting our third party member back. Let's see if we can get this shortcut, maybe? So that we can get back and forth quickly, because like we can teleport closer. That would be good. Alright. Campsite has 2 exits. One of which is the shortcut. So we've established a shortcut here and up here, so this is all connected now. Hopefully this is going to get to the other side of this river where we can get this chest here. And we can finally get to this Great Forest marker, but I want to turn that in. I also wanted to check back here, turn in our map completion. It might be why the map's glowing like that in the top right while it's pulsing. Okay. Let's see if I get in this memory, though. These guys are slash. I think these monsters are a lot weaker than the ones that we were fighting on the way here. We kind of went through a high level area for a little bit there. Not high level, but like moderately higher than normal. Alright. Chest over here. Topaz. If we were playing like some of the other East games, the Topaz would be really awesome. And this one's like, okay, well, Topaz. Okay, you need to die. Okay. There's that memory we were seeing. Covered quite a lot of ground with that jump. One-shot them. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see this memory. Where am I? Maps, books, and models were scattered in disarray throughout the dimly lit room. Adol did not recognize a single one of them. I've been in this room once before. Okay, base strength, nice. Everything respawns when you get a memory. Keep going. Oh, there's a big one. No, it's not. Never mind. This move only hits twice. 1, 2. See? There's another chest up there. No. It's under the water there, I see it. Ruby. Once again, will be way more exciting if we were playing one of the other ones. We would upgrade our elemental attacks. In this case, I mean, it is an upgrade item for a single piece of equipment. Okay. Or not, dude, he's struggling over there. Doing a crater. New area. Music changed too. You can see the tree in the background. Look at the tree! There's like buildings up on the tree. The tree's gonna be a town. Cool. This guy's on level 6. These are much lower level enemies. Should we have been here a lot earlier, maybe? Perhaps I went through the game in a weird order or something. Maybe that explains the weird pacing I've been having. If I, like, went to a harder area before I was supposed to. Dodging me. Alright. Okay. So far, so good. Let's check this area down here out. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, this is really making me feel like I've just been kind of doing the areas in the wrong order. It doesn't stop you. But this is clearly an easier area than the areas that we went through earlier. I like group them up so I can hit more than one of them at the skill at the same time. We're working on leveling this skill that we have on what, square? Stun raid? Next level's in 16, so we're about to level it up. 15. When you got it. 500 skill finishes.
My turn. Leave it to me.
God, I got an achievement for using Adol all the time. Could probably give Not Dogi a turn. A level 12 Cell Dancer. On those skill finishes. I did hit 40% map completion. I haven't even turned in the 30% one yet. I feel so dumb if the 30% map completion is like a really good reward. So far, it's just been a little bit of money. Let's see who this guy is. This is just still level 12. Okay. In the chest. And iron ore. Alright. It's definitely feeling like an earlier area we should have gone to first. Guess we'll know for the next time we play the game. Oops, skill rate leveled up. Stun rate, I mean. Well, that's good. These guys are weak to Pierce. Okay, so we leveled up stun rate. How are our skills doing? This is... Blade Rush hasn't been leveled up hardly at all. Let's switch this one with Sonic Slide. Put Blade Rush here. I would tend to not want to use the circle one because circle switches characters and I accidentally switch characters so much, but we'll work on Blade Rush. It looks like level 3 is the max. Blade Rush is harder because it costs more to use it. Flash move! Also hits more times, you know, the bigger attack. There's like a cave over there across the way. Crater is a crater, go figure. Cool. Memory's like behind this tree. Oh, here it is. Okay. Those guys will respawn when I get out of here. So you really going to leave us, Otto? I'm sorry, I've made up my mind. Well then, hurry up and get going. No one likes tearing goodbyes. You don't want to end up crying on the road like you did when you were a kid, do you? So, where will you be going first? I think I'll start by heading south. I want to brush up on my sword skills before venturing too far. I knew this day would come eventually, but, well, let me just say one thing. I want you to swear you'll come back here one day. It doesn't matter when, just one day. If you promise me that, and remember, and always remember, you've got a home to come back to. You'll find the strength to overcome any obstacle. And I don't care how much time passes, you will always be welcome here. Dad. And when your journey's complete, you'll come back here for good. I'm sure you'll see things a lot differently than you do now. So go, make a lot of good memories out all. Hey, Rogue77, how's this game? You bought it for the Vita and you haven't touched it yet? Thanks, Dad. Take care, everyone. You too. Sorry, trying to finish the memory. Send us a letter every now and then. So I've been playing the whole East series. So far, I've played Origin, which is the prequel to the original games. I've played 1 and 2, and I've played Oath and Felghana, which is the remake of East 3, Wonders from East. And this is Memory of Celceta, which is the remake of the 2 East 4 games. Kind of combining them. So far, I feel like this one, like... First of all, the combat is really good. The combat is like from the newer games, like 7 and 8. Where you actually have a team party. Like in the first ones, you didn't have a party; you just had the one character. I'm gonna deal with these guys. You have the flash move system, where it's basically if you dodge right as you're about to get attacked. You also have a block button, and you have perfect dodging, perfect blocking, basically. Perfect dodge is flash move. Perfect block, I'm not as good at, but it's also a thing. And you can switch party members and play. You know, different guys, you actually have a party, which is pretty awesome. That's all cool. The combat's really good. It's a big upgrade, and there's like kind of like a crafting system-ish, where you get a bunch of different items, and you use them to upgrade your weapons. Like if you look at like one of my swords, maybe I don't know which one. Yeah, like this is Bronze Edge plus 21. It's plus 21 because I took a bunch of items that I've gathered up, refined them into better versions of themselves, and then like added them onto my weapon to give it more like attack and stuff. And my scale mail is plus 21 because I gave it like regen and protection from paralysis and stuff. So that's really cool. So far, I kind of have a little bit of a complaint, which is with the story. I think they took the story of the old game and then they like extended it into like a 20-hour game, but maybe didn't add that much story. So far, I've been playing the game like 8 to 10 hours, and I've uncovered 41% of the map apparently, right? And not much has happened, right? We started out here, and there's a quick little tutorial dungeon with the mine here, and then we quickly got the mission to map out the forest, and that's what we're working on. And it's mostly just been wandering around here fighting monsters, with the odd cave or so, and you know, gathering up all these materials. And then eventually we wandered over to this village and we dealt with their little problem in this dungeon here, and we're trying to wander towards this. But that's like all that's happened in like 8 to 10 hours. Like we haven't gotten to like the main story yet. Like I don't know who the villain's gonna be. I don't know what the big bad guy is, or what we're saving the world from, or any of that. Like right now we're like 8+ hours in. I don't even, let me look. It tells me. I don't know if it tells me. You know, it probably tells me on the journal. I'm 8 hours in, and I don't know what the story's going to be about other than exploring this forest. And that Adol lost his memories. Spoiler. It's not really a spoiler. It's the first thing you learn in the very beginning of the game. But yeah. So I don't know what the story's about yet. That's my only complaint. The gameplay's a lot of fun. So far it's been... I feel like it's kind of like Yssa's middle child right now, which is the middle game in the series, right? You got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 has never been translated to English. 6, 7, 8, 9. So like, I've done 4 of them. I've got 4 more to go after this. This is just right in the middle. Oh, you also have skills, which are pretty cool. You didn't have that in the old. The combat system is huge improvement over the older ones. Which I think this is the combat system, I guess, that they created for 7, I guess. 8 uses an advanced version of this, and 9, I think, is even more advanced version of this. 6 uses the older one, like we were using in Origin and Oath and Felghana, because that one was actually created for 6, and Origin was made later, and Oath and Felghana is a remake that used the new system from 6. And then God, 1 and 2 used the bump system, and they started on that. All the combat systems are an improvement over the bump system. We are just circling this crater. So this is going to be an area here. We were supposed to go to that though. Should probably head over that way. I need to head back to town and turn in my map completion. We are over 40% now. We probably have 2 rewards to pick up. And we need to figure out if we can get our other party member back, because we had found a 3rd party member. And like, after we finished the dungeon, he like left the party. And I kind of just left because I wanted to explore it. I need to go back and see if I can get him back in the party. They might just be waiting for me to talk to him or something, you know? That one does so much damage. It's kind of harder to set up because it takes a second and then he kind of goes into a long animation of attacking, so you can't do anything at that point. But like, that's all the skill, that whole little combo. So far, the AI for the party member and everything's really good. For the most part, the enemy kind of leaves the party member alone to a certain extent. You have to switch party members, not just whether you like them or not, but also different enemies are weak to different types of damage. But like Adol is slashing, Durin here is blunt, what is it, striking, and then the other character had a spear, he was piercing. So there's 3 different damage types. If you check down your copy, do it, man. You already own it. This is a no-brainer for you. You should definitely play it. You know, you don't got to worry about whether you should buy it or not. You already have it. By all means, definitely play it. That makes the decision much easier. Sort of one of those, like, it's not my favorite East game, but that's like a, you know, that doesn't mean much. They're all pretty good. You know, it's like saying it's not my favorite Zelda game. I like all the Zelda games. Alright. We've made the full circle around that. I want to go back and check this out and see if we can get this chest. We have this now, so we can teleport here. Actually, we can't. Actually, we can't, because that's a green one. We don't have any green ones. Oh, sorry, we can teleport to here. We can go put that bridge down. Let's go get that bridge, because that bridge will be a shortcut. We're finally starting to open up all the shortcuts in the forest, which is going to help us get around a lot faster. Yeah, this right here. How do I put it down? Oh, here we go. Lower the drawbridge. Wonderful. That doesn't get me this, does it? You get that from over this side, huh? I wonder if the ancient burrow might lead down into this, maybe. Alright, well, let's take a quick detour. No, I don't know where. Where's the teleporter at? Is it inside of there?
Leave it to me.
Use Durin more often. You can see the chest there, but is it across another bridge or? Yeah, it's across another bridge. Okay, that's fair. We can jump to there. All the way to there. Okay, let's go over here first and see if we can't get to get that third party member. So this is at the exit to the Misty Peaks. Okay, just on the other side of it. That's actually handy. Oh, it's going downhill. Raid Rush level 2.
My turn.
Okay. They're trying to get in the village. He's like, dude, they're not listening to him. That's fine. Just let us in the village. I didn't say you couldn't come in the village. I just need to check. Oh my god, they're not listening. Alright. Let's see. We can upgrade some of our materials here as well. There's much downside to doing this. What does that take? Oh, okay, this is a choice between indestructible and hard. I put all of them in indestructible. I should probably check out hard. Alright. We can make gold out of iron and silver, I guess. Oh, let's see about maybe upgrading our new armor. I don't know if I need to, but maybe I should. Let's see. I wanted to put more of the indestructible hide on it, maybe. Indestructible gives it evasion, paralysis, defense. Hard is the one that gets a healing. What else gives a healing? Boar exoskeleton. Sturdy hide gives 1 heal, 2 paralysis. Anything give 2 heal? East Fang gives a heal. Libra Flower gets it a bunch of heal. Put some beast fangs on it. I don't think it's gonna take very much. And so with heal 5 on it, the old male I had heal 6, so do 1 more. Put 1 of the hard scales on it. Alright, we can switch this out. Okay. First, we can talk to this guy about getting him back in our party. I think this is his house. Yeah. I have a lot of things to consider both about myself and about Cellray, but I'm truly grateful to all you two have done to me. If you ever have the chance, please stop by here again. Maybe not. Is he just a temporary party member? Alright, well let's go ahead and we can turn in that quest. I think here. Did the memoirs. Okay, 3,000 gold.
That's 1 down.
Alright, those are all clear. Should check the other town to see if they got any new quests too.
Leave it to me.
It's a little tornado after that too.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Come to power. My turn. Here you go. Here you go.
Okay. Over here. From here we can walk to the other color. So we're all about to this down.
All right.
Check our quest board. Nothing new there. So let's switch to turn map completion, I guess. Right. Found something significant, I trust. May I ask for details? Well, how'd you work that out? I haven't said a word yet. I suppose I could call it a lucky hunch. If you'd be willing to share your findings with me, you need only tell me whatever you are comfortable with. Commander Leo has already gotten that far too. Telling her we found a village shouldn't cause any problems. They'd all told Governor General Griselda that they discovered a village on the bank of the river. Interesting, that's a significant find indeed. While I would like to know about it in much more detail, the mere discovery that such a place exists is quite a development. Seems my expectations in you were not misplaced. I'll be eagerly awaiting your next report. Map progress. Okay. You've made an exceptional progress to have filled in this much space in such a short amount of time. Here's your reward for your efforts. 5,000 and 7,500. I bid you farewell for now, but it will be eagerly awaiting your next report. Okay. Probably that'll be at 50. I said that pulses no matter what. Alright. So we want to head back to here and check out the tree next, I think. That was the next thing that she actually told us to do. And also there seems to be a city on the tree. And then who knows what the crater is for. And then after the crater, once we can break rocks, we can head this way too. Which maybe we'll get that ability at the tree. We got the ability to go underwater at the first one. It could be.
Leave it to me. Is that all you got? Leave it to me.
No, we want to go the other way.
Leave it to me.
I think that move goes like up in the air because then it misses everybody else in front of him.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Have you rested in this set?
Let's get some sleep. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. That's creepy. Going back into the forest labyrinth. Right. Okay. Forest labyrinth, we had to follow the flowers to get out. If we don't follow the flowers, does it get us out the other side? That's over here. I want to get down here. I think we want to go back around this way, so... I'll buy it, alright.
Leave it to me.
Maybe we don't go this way. nothing. That's good. My region is just outdoing the poison right now. Okay. All three of the ones we would have had in the other game. That's kind of cool. On the other side of the drawbridge.
Leave it to me. Whoa, this is Phoenix kick. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Ice cream. HP. Okay. This seems like the clear place to go, and it links straight to there, so I don't have to walk around again. Handy.
Leave it to me.
Alright. Well, we're here. This is the point that's marked on the map. Man, what an amazing place. Moto Village. Alright. This is probably going to send us into the crater. There are houses up there in the trees, and I think people actually live here. Same goes for celery, but I can't imagine finding anywhere like this outside the Great Forest. You remember coming here before? Is it vaguely familiar? Really? Sure, it'd make things easier if you knew someone you could talk to here, but I guess that's asking a little much. Either way, we'll never know what we're going in for if we're standing here, so I have to go in and hope for the best. Hopefully we won't get arrested this time. Hey, Shadow Konako, how's it going, man? What? You're that red-haired outsider who came here before. Looks like they remember you, at least. Sure makes things easier. You think you guys could show us in? Show you in? If that's a joke, I'm not laughing. I don't know if you're brave or just foolish, but either way, you have some nerve showing your face here again. Oh man, same as last time. You've angered the god of the forest. I told everyone letting him into the village was a bad idea. Can we just go through this? I should know better than by now than to just walk up to a gate and then give a howdy do. Own up, Adol. What kind of mess did you get yourself into this time? I have no idea. Somehow I doubt these guys are too likely to accept the amnesia excuse. This isn't even worth wasting the chief's time. We can handle this ourselves. On my honor as a warrior of the forest, I will make you pay. Wait a minute, at least hear us out. He doesn't remember coming here. He doesn't even remember anything about himself. We came here to help him try and get his memories back. You honestly think we're going to believe that? What sorts of fools do you take us for? Damn. I think we just made things worse. Adol, I think we're going to have to...
Hold it!
Ah. Karna? When did you get here?
You've lost your memories?
Looks like a new party member to me.
The Adol I know would never make up an excuse like that to get out of trouble. Does that mean you've forgotten me too?
Sorry. You don't remember when we first met then, either? I was out hunting and attacked you thinking you were a wild beast. But instead of getting angry, you apologized. It was my fault, but you said you were sorry for getting in the way. Are you actually thinking of trusting him? I don't know yet. But either way, we should hear these two out. We owe them at least that much. You're going to let them into the village at a time like this? I know you're all on the edge right now, and I completely understand. My family's been hit too, after all. Oh. That's right, I'm sorry.
Hey.
It's a difficult time for everyone here, but it's all the more reason we need to stay calm and rational. Just like this great tree that watches over everyone in Komodo. Otherwise, we'll end up making decisions we regret later. Sorry, you're right. It's just as you say, Karna. No hint at all. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in this game yet. Look over there, Adol. You can see the whole forest from here. Every little thing we explored is in that sea of trees. Yes, it's a lovely view, but keep walking. Your presence here is making the villagers very nervous, you know. We've explored almost 50% of the forest at this point. I get the feeling we're not even halfway through the game. Sorry, but for the sake of everyone else in the village, I'm gonna have to make you stay here for a while. You feel like telling us what's going on? Because I have no idea what I just wandered into. I'll tell you everything later. For now, just try and work it out for yourselves as best you can, okay? How do we do that? Okay, sure.
Come on.
I hear that from you. I'll be back later. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to stay put for a while. This is just like the last town. There she goes. She seems like a pretty level-headed girl, at least. Suppose you have to be to survive in a place like this. Still looks like we've wandered into something really bad this time. You sure you didn't do anything horrible to these people? How can I be sure? Oh, come on. Have some confidence in yourself. I don't want to start suspecting you either. This seems like the sort of place you'd stick your nose into, if nothing else. Oh well, at least we're safe from the beasts and monsters here. Suppose this is as good a chance as any to get some rest. The next day. Starting to get pretty bored. How long are you going to keep us waiting? Oh, looks like someone's here. Excuse me? Allow me to introduce you. This is my father. I am Assad, the village chief. I have met you once before, Adol. Though Karn has told me you lost your memories, I suppose you don't remember me. Afraid I don't. I see. I was hoping you would be able to tell me everything you know, but it seems that won't be possible. What is going on here? Nobody seems to want to tell us. Recently, several of the villagers have been spirited away. You hope there's a nice long cutscene of your memories when you get them back? We're getting them in little chunks. Like, we get like little pieces of memory each time. but maybe. What do you mean by that? One day, one of our own simply disappeared without a trace, then another, and another. None of them have come back since. When did this start happening? Let me guess, right after I left. The first villager disappeared immediately after you left. Jesus Christ. We searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but could find no sign of him. Oh, now that's some bad timing.
No way.
I suppose that explains why everyone's holding him responsible, though. To my knowledge, you truly are the first person to come from outside the forest. How could I not think you're the culprit when something so out of the ordinary happened the moment you left? A number of the villagers are convinced that you angered the god of the forest. This is just like the last town. Like, to the point where it's a little bit, like, sloppy. Like, come on. You couldn't think of a different story for the two towns? This time it's going to be people getting kidnapped instead of, like, the river getting poisoned, but it's literally exactly the same thing. What events happened chronologically before this game? In the series? There was East Origins, East 1 and 2, and then this game. Because East 3 actually comes after 4. So, basically just Adol became an adventurer, he went to Asteria, he saved the people of East, and defeated Darm or whatever, and saved that island. And then about a year later, we're here, pretty much, or 2 years later, or something like. But this is the next adventure we have in the timeline. We don't he just continues adventuring. I'll be right back. 1 second. Ooh, sorry, it's hot in this little room. With all the lights and the computer going and everything. I wonder if the previous boss is haunting you now. The situation here really is just like it was in Selray. People are taking turns patrolling our village now, day in and day out. Unsurprisingly, many of them are getting rather irritable. I'll find the real culprit myself. I thought you might say that, but as the village chief, I would prefer to keep you here for a while longer. How much longer are we talking? The search in the forest will be completed by dawn. If we don't find anything, what happens then? That I don't know. I'll decide when the time comes. I'll return tomorrow. Karna, we're leaving. Okay. I don't suppose you remember Remnos, do you? No? I expected as much. To figure out what's going on in the previous village? Yes. The sacred beasts let out poison when they're scared or threatened, and there was a dude hunting them up in their sacred grounds. So we went up there, we saved the baby with daggers stuck in its back, and defeated the dude and ran him off, and then stopped poisoning the river. Because it was the animals poisoning the river. We have no real idea who that guy was, or if he's got any connection to any kind of organization or anything. He was just a dude who was hunting that thing. I mean, like, yeah. He didn't seem like he was tied to anything, but maybe he will be. It had nothing to do with it at all, as far as we know. If they don't find anything, it looks like everyone's just going to assume it was you after all. The only way for the village to move past is to make someone take the fall for it, which is ridiculous. Level with me here. You have any idea who the Remnos guy is he mentioned? This might be a place. Oh, right, the harp dude. We did have that memory of the harp dude. I might have an idea. The man you saw in your dream back in the camp? You think it could have come from this village? Maybe you could paint a clearer picture if you could find something else to trigger your memory. Let's gather information. Yeah, sitting around here isn't getting us anywhere. 1 sec, there we go. I'm really excited to get to 6, which is the next one, because 5 doesn't have a translation. Because from what I understand, 6 kind of like ties like 1, 2, 3, and 4 together somehow. That should do it. Hate taking big risks, but an information dealer like me tends to pick up a few tricks every now and again from time to time, for times like this. Okay. 6 is going to be back in the old battle system. 6 is the last one in the old battle system, but it was actually the first one to use that old battle system, which is kind of funny. Okay. Looks like the villagers are patrolling outside. Can't really go around asking people for information considering the situation, but let's see if we can find anything that might help you get back some of your memories. And the finger pointers. Alright. Okay, we just like, we need to investigate. I can't let you do that. I'm gonna do it anyways. Who are you? What are you two doing here? Oh, so we're supposed to be stealthing? Oh, okay. How many times do I have to tell you to stay put before you'll listen? A lot. How'd you get out anyways? How'd you manage to untie yourselves? No wild beasts ever managed to break out of that. I'm proud of my skills too. You'll have to show me how you did that sometime. Just stay put here for now. Got it? Good. Oh, what are we gonna do? We'll be more careful this time. Good old it all. I figured you'd say something like that. Sure as heck no point in staying here any longer, right? Just don't make the same mistake as last time. Super stealthy at all. Oh, don't. No one will see me coming. I'm like a ninja. What? He turned around. What a dick. Hey, Jada, rating with the party of 6. Welcome to the show, guys. How are you today? I guess we can't run. Is that what it is? Ugh. I don't know where we're trying to go to. Hey, Hellupon's here too. Why don't you stay put? I know you're explorers and all, but you know what? We're not going to stay put. I am enjoying it so far. I want the story to pick up. That's my big thing. I'm enjoying the gameplay a lot. Alright, let's try and like sneak into here though. I think, okay, no, going in here is bad, and running is bad, and going in front of people is bad. So we're learning everything that gets us caught right now. You playing this too, Jado? Let's see. Jado? Yeah, you have been playing it. Sweet. How far are you? You farther than me, probably? As my #1 viewer, I should get you Evil Genius 2. Oh, you speedrun it. Oh, you probably know it really well then. Shadow Koniko, you're like my #1 East viewer? Not so much other games. But if you want to get a game, we're going to be giving away a game on April 3rd. We're going to give away a couple games. Because we're having our big 24-hour birthday stream. So come by for that, and maybe you'll win a game. Ooh, we got a memory up here, I think. We got the thing that, like, when you're near a memory, so there's a memory maybe down here. Here it is. Could not finish for the 20th anniversary? Reveal something they have for Mega Man Battle Network in the pipe. Oh, okay. I see. So I'm amazed that you came here from outside the forest.
I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses. Hey, I'm Remnos.
Okay, so that's Remnos.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry about the rude greeting you got from my sister.
She tried to kill me.
Attacking anything that moves is what beasts do, not people.
She mistook me for a red-headed deer. Sorry, okay? Shouldn't have attacked without checking like that. Forest is the beast territory where only the strongest can survive. Did I finish the previous East? Of course. You're unlikely to last there for long without honing your senses as Karna has. I suppose there's little reason for concern, seeing as you traversed it with only that blade for defense. Yeah, the church was... Well, the church wasn't evil, but the bishop was, just like I predicted. and the nun. The bishop was in fact the bad guy. Oath and Felghana. We're just going down the line. We did Origin, we did 1 and 2, then we did Oath and Felghana, which is a remake of 3, and then we're doing this one, which is like a remake of 4. And we're gonna do 6, 7, 8, 9. Although it's not like chronological order, because like this comes before 4, right? But we're just doing it in like numbered order. But yeah, the bishop was evil. Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with the sword is really something.
You'll have to fight me one-on-one sometime.
My.
Karna, you're gonna scare him off.
What?
Why? I bet he'd love to spar with me. Adol was it? These are my twins. Karna is one of the strongest hunters here, surpassing most of my men in ability, but then you've discovered that firsthand. Rimnos, on the other hand, excels more in the arts. His strength lies in handicrafts and music. I don't think you'll find 2 better guides to show you around the village. Can we start the tour right away? Nice. Oath is your favorite in the series. Really? I'm looking forward to 6. I'm assuming if you're speedrunning games, you probably played it, right? I'm just guessing. Maybe not. I mean, some people like speedrun Final Fantasy, like one Final Fantasy, and I played the other ones, so. But Oath is the one that got you into the series. That's awesome. I've been looking forward to 6 because I've heard that 6 is like the Avengers of the East series, where it like brings together the previous ones. And in the remakes, like the remake of Oath and the not the remake, but Origins, which was made after 6, right? Like, they mention the Ark. Like, they just give like passing like one line and the whole game mentions to it. And I'm like, okay, that's a thing. There's gonna be something going on. So I'm looking forward to seeing what 6 is about. You showed up here and immediately desired to know everything about the village. You truly are an unusual visitor, Adol. So you played all of them but 5. Which one has the best story, would you say? If you had to like rank them not on like combat and gameplay, but just on story, which one would you put up there? You show up here and immediately desire to know everything about the village. You truly are an unusual visitor, Adol. I'll leave them in your care, my children. I feel like they may both be party members. I'm guessing the girl is the party member. As you wish, father. Oh, actually, how do you know this stuff? So we went and did the shore, like the river side first, right? And we helped with like the sacred beasts or whatever. And we had the spear guy in our party, but then he left the party when it was over. Do we get him back, or was he just like a temporary party member for that dungeon? Like, he doesn't seem to want to come back into the party. And I'm like, but I wanted a piercing person. It looks like she's gonna have daggers, so I'm guessing maybe she's piercing. Or maybe we'll get them back after we finish both, because like the ramen general lady that wants us to do all the searching pointed us at both the tree and the shoreline. So I'm guessing once we finish both of them that the story will actually advance for once. Like, I feel like I'm like 8 hours into this game, like searched like 50% of the forest, and I feel like the story hasn't gotten started yet, is my only complaint about this one. The story's a lot slower to get going than all the previous ones, but then it's also going to be twice as long as all the previous ones, so. Alright, let's get this started then, shall we? It's nice to talk to someone who actually knows the game. Usually when I'm playing East, people wander in and go, oh, what's this game? What's it about? Is it good? And then they leave. Just because, I don't know why East isn't more popular. East is an awesome series. It doesn't get the love it deserves. That's what I think. Just because you have the chief's permission to enter the village doesn't mean you can do whatever you like around here. Don't go getting carried away now. Okay. Story-wise, it's been like 3 or 4 years since you played most of it casually. Oh, fair enough. It's really strange having visitors here. How about you trying one of the finest fruits that the forest has to offer? Yeah, I'd love one. Put that hand down. No one said you could have one. It's okay, I don't mind if Ernest has one too. He's much cuter than the other men around here after all. It's fine. Why all the girls in here are so into him? But still, I'm your older sister, so I say you can't have one, you can't have one. Never got enough marketing? That's fair. Why? But Adult hasn't even had his yet. He's 8 story? You like 8? Okay. I've got 9 now too. I just obviously I'm gonna play it last. Another thing, so this one introduced like this whole, not crafting really, but like, you know, weapon and armor enhancement system with all the different materials and being able to refine materials and stuff, which I think kind of, I've played a little bit of 8 and it had something similar, although it felt like 8's was a little more refined. The system seems a bit loose. Legend of Heroes and Ys is all they made. The same people make Legend of Heroes and Ys, really? That's kind of awesome. Hey, Solio. Hey there, you two. Showing the visitor around town? Something like that, yes. This is the town's only shop. You can buy almost anything you want here, from hunting gear to daily necessities. And although I'm afraid the stock musical instruments for crafts, cooking ingredients, weapons, materials, I've got everything you need and happy to sell it to you. Tokyo Xanadu, publisher, small time too? Cool. Another thing about this game, like, okay, so with the whole weapon, armor, and like the upgrade system, I'm like torn. Like, should I just go ahead? I feel like maybe I should just be like upgrading every weapon I get, but then I'm gonna be spending money and materials. But then, because of the way you refine the materials into better materials, I mean, maybe you're not actually spending that much in the long run. Greetings, Karna and Rimnos, and wow, it's like his head's on fire. Thoughts, don't be rude. So you're the outsiders everyone's talking about, are you? Welcome to our home. Say anything about welcoming him, huh? No idea how you managed to win over Assad, but I, for one, have no intention of welcoming an outsider into my home. Please leave immediately. But dear, what's wrong? Well, this is Sadek's home, so let's do as he says. Yeah, I guess it's best not to tempt fate too much. I'm just playing on normal for the first time through. Yes. Spend it when it gets hard. It is not gonna get hard, I don't think, Shadow Koniko. Yeah, we put freaking I can't look at my stuff right now because we're in a flashback. We put like the healing thing on our armor, like the regen, you know what I mean? Like I put a couple points into getting health back every now and then, and like now the last boss fight was just like, oh no, I got hurt. Okay, the boss is running around a little bit. Oh, I'm back at full health. You know, like. So this is the visitor everyone's talking about, huh? Yes, his name's Adol. Isn't his red hair amazing? Wonderful, like. So, I don't believe that's a very complimentary smile. This is Pippi, the village shaman. She handles all the ceremonial duties in Komodo. Nice to meet you. I'm sure all my children would appreciate it if you said hello to them too. If you're trying to 100%, you shouldn't need to worry about upgrading constantly. Yeah, okay. So, you do speedruns. With speedruns, do you just like focus on like just attack to like kill things faster? I wonder. Ooh, it's Karna and Remnos, and who are you? This is the foreigner. What's a foreigner? That means he came from really far away. His name is Adol. Oh, really? Nice to meet you, Addy. Nice to meet you too. Sounds like you had quite a difficult morning, Karna. I just don't see why you should have to go out hunting. You're such a young lady. Well, I do it because I enjoy it, so why not? And I am the village chief's daughter, after all. I have to take after him somehow, you know? I still got quite a lot to learn before I'll ever be as good a hunter as he is. Karna's gonna be chief someday. Only if everyone in the village is okay with that, of course. I can't imagine a single person would object. It's so wonderful to have an older sister like you, my dear Karna. Meanwhile, the village chief's son has no pride as a warrior at all. Well, Remnos is an artist. That's right. See, she gets it. Speedrun is around 30 minutes and you only fight 3 bosses? Holy crap. What? 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 That's crazy. How does that even work? So you can get through the game only fighting 3 bosses? Here's where the quest board is going to be. Very broken. Aren't you the red-haired outsider? Looks like you know your way around a sword, if nothing else. You don't seem particularly tough. You sure about that? Wouldn't bet on you being able to win a fight against Adol. What? Oh. Karna says so. It's gotta be true. Do you do like any kind of like glitch or anything? Or is it like literally only take 3 bosses without any, like playing the game normally? If you went the right way, does it only really take 3 bosses to finish it? I mean, I guess that must mean that some places, like maybe the sacred beast place or whatever that I went to, are like optional. No, I get that, Heliopline. I'm just trying to think about the way this game is structured, because this game, like, at its, if you had to give it a genre, it's basically like a Metroidvania, these games, you know? Like, it's travel around, do dungeons, find new items that unlock new areas you couldn't get to before, like getting the water dragon scales in that sacred shrine so we can go underwater. Getting that guy that could break walls to be able to knock water out of things. You get Karna within 4 minutes of starting the run with a glitch, so you do use a glitch. Okay. A glitch is speedrunning. What are you talking about? There's glitchless runs and there's non-glitchless runs, and there's runs with glitches. They're both speedrunning. If a glitch wasn't speedrunning, man, Ocarina of Time speedrunning would be very different. I haven't fought. She's probably just trying to ingratiate herself with the outsider. The glitch and no glitch variations for everything. Yeah, absolutely. Get Karna though, that's interesting. So she must be pretty good. Or maybe her special ability gives you access to something. Now, calm down. Calm down. Must be easy sitting around here all day never bothering to hunt. Like you talk about like Breath of the Wild speedrunners who like jump off the Great Plateau and shield bounce straight to Ganon's castle. I mean, that's a glitch. You know? Listen here, Remnos. I've wanted to ask this for a long time, but why don't you ever come out with us? Oh, damn, let's hold on. Sorry, Ramon, but I've had enough beating around the bush. I want an answer. Why don't you ever come out and hunt with us? You're a man of Komodo. You're supposed to be a warrior. Well, for better or worse, I'm an artist and historian, not a hunter. Breath of the Wild devs know those glitches and they left them on purpose. You notice how you called them glitches? So they're still glitches. I'm glad they left them in. They're a ton of fun. But actually, you weren't the one arguing that anyways. I prefer glitchless speedruns in general, just because like I like watching a speedrun where it's like they're playing the game like I would play it, just much faster, right? Like when you start like doing things like Zelda 1 where you like go through one wall and come out the other, or skipping over whole sections of the game, that's less fun. It's cool to see someone do it, but like my favorite speedruns are like, you know, it'd be like a glitchless all dungeon kind of thing, you know? I'm not going to deny you your way of life. I'm completely respected. It's just not for me. All there is to it, really. Didn't get you at all. Really? How did we go from talking about Adol to talking about me? Yeah, we've got plenty to say to Remnus on this subject too. But can we at least not discuss it in front of Adol? You're right. Forget it. I'm not interested anymore. Sorry, you had to see that Adol. Anyway, let's go tour somewhere else, shall we? As we're getting an idea of what the villagers think of our artist here. The artist friend. You have high respect for devs that don't get salty over speedrunners. Yeah, have you ever watched, like, they have like some reaction videos on, I'm guessing this is interesting, this little idol up here. Let me check this out. You ever seen those reaction videos where they like sit a dev down and they have the developers watch a speedrun to get their reaction to seeing how people just break their game over their knee. Those are always fun to watch. Carved wooden idol is displayed inside the shrine. You like this statue? The symbol of the forest god who watches over us. It's a custom around here to hold your hands together and pray to it. Oh, I thought we'd get more from that. So you're the fabled outsider. Lindsay, it's not very nice to call him that. But what should we call him? Either way, I'm surprised he didn't get eaten by beasts on his way through the forest built like that. Everyone thinks that when they first see him. Don't let it get you down, Adol. We don't get many visitors here, so niceties may be in short supply. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't get the wrong idea. You may not look very muscular, but you do look quite handsome. Yeah, I look up to strong, burly men, but I'd love if men around here were a little more sensitive and smooth. Sounds delicious. Much like Remnos. In fact, he's the model by which all smooth men should go by. He knows how music and crafts can make a lady's heart go all aflutter. I'm honored to hear such words from such lovely women as yourselves. You've had 2 devs of a game called Air that you run. Join your stream and just be amazed and was supporting the speedrun community. That's awesome. I mean, you see the Breath of the Wild glitches don't like break the game. What's a yet, right? Just think about like Wind Waker and like Ocarina of Time. Like, give them like a decade, they'll break it. They keep finding more, you know. So you're saying you want the 2 of them to be more like father? Well, that wouldn't be too bad, actually. Carney, you never fail to make me smile. What do you mean? Is this the village chief's house? Yeah. Have you finished your tour? You may not get another chance like this. I suggest taking your time and enjoying what our village has to offer. Go talk to more people. Oh no, they've started fighting again. I can see these 2 are as much a handful as ever. They're always so stubborn. Oh, might you be... That's right, he's the visitor from outside that everyone's been talking about. Thought so. Well, welcome to Komodo, traveler. Please make yourself at home here. Shut up. Today we're playing Hunters. No, you shut up. Today we're playing House. That's the eternal struggle right there. Karna Remnos and a visitor from outside the village? Certainly not a group you see every day. That's very true. Even just the 2 of us together is a bit of a rarity given how different our daily activities are, and as you can see, we're showing young Adol here around the village. I figured as much. Well, make sure you show him all the wonders of Komodo. Give him good stories to tell his people. Affectionate deer. Shree! Is that the sound affectionate deers make? Hey, master. Mind if I show Adol around a bit? I don't mind. I never thought I'd see the day someone would come in here from the outside the forest. Don't get visitors much more unique than this one. This is my master, Sizen. He's an artisan. He looks a bit rough around the edges, but I assure you, he really does do beautiful work. Grimness, there's no way to talk about your master. Deers make weird sounds. Don't worry about it, Karna. I'm used to his sass mouth. Honestly, you spoil him, Sizen. But he's right about one thing. You do some beautiful work. Grimnos too, even if he can't be respectful to his master. I could never make anything half as nice as the 2 of you can. Well, everyone has things they're good at and things they aren't. Depends on the type of glitch. If it's one that hinders casual play, then it's bad. I agree. McMean hunting for the latter. Remember, just because you're not great at something doesn't mean you have to give it up completely. Exactly. Listen to your master, Remnos. You should come hunt with us, but then one day you just stop showing up. I'm sure you'd be able to keep up with everyone if you trained. Well, I just don't feel like putting all my effort into something which I'm not suited. Moving on, Adol, take a look at this necklace. I'm quite proud of this one. Isn't it beautiful? It's very well made. Isn't it just... I knew you'd appreciate it. We're going to be best friends, I'm sure of it. No, we all already are. Okay, I'm getting carried away. You seem to be having fun. I know you're always welcome to come back and look around just as much as you'd like. Make yourself at home here. And we're getting like a super long memory from this memory spot. Thus the tour of Komodo Village came to an end. It flew by quickly and was so fascinating that Adolf forgot his exhaustion from exploring the great forest. So, Jado, like, how much farther do we have to go in this game before we actually get, like, a villain or an organization or a plot or something like that we're gonna deal with? So far, we're just, like, exploring. We're like, oh, yeah, we forgot who you are. Oh, that's who you are. Okay, cool. I've heard this melody was composed in the image of a thriving kingdom that was supposedly located in the forest long ago. Kingdom. I knew that might perk your ears a little bit. They say about 800 years ago, that very kingdom, remembered now only through song, flourished here. The ruins scattered all over the forest are apparently connected to it. But we know so little else. What kind of kingdom was it? How did it fall? I've been trying to find the answers to these questions by inspecting the ruins and researching numerous old legends. After this chapter is when it starts to build up. Ah, I can't wait. If you learn anything, let me know. Oh, I certainly will. You can count on it. Be sure to come back here someday, lest you miss out. Hey! How long do you two planning on sitting around here? Dinner's almost ready. Father says you're welcome to join us if you'd like, Adol. Finally, I'm famished. Let's go get something to eat, my friend. I'm guessing that the final area of the game is going to be across the river, maybe. Because he made a point about how, like that might be where the sacred beast came from, and they can't cross the river, but maybe one day you could. You could stay a bit longer, you know. Why the rush to leave? Father and Karna wanted to come and see you off as well, but you're always out hunting on this time of day. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll pass along your regards when they get back. I'm kind of jealous how free-spirited you are, to be honest. The hell? Huh? Who's that? Another visitor, perhaps? Not one of the hunters? No, it can't be. No one hunts in this area of the forest. Whoever that was had a most bizarre mask on. You saw it, didn't you? What kind of mask? Couldn't see it very well myself. His, or perhaps her, movements were extremely quick. But it was... Oh, never mind. I'm sure it was nothing. It might have been part of the ritual. I'll ask Father when he gets back. You know, Adol, as sad as I am to see you go, I hope very much that you'll drop by Komodo again and regale us with more of the tales of your many adventures. More strength? Adol, hey Adol, you okay? Did you remember something? There you are, Adol. Honestly, I've been looking all over the place for you. Uh-oh, she found us. I wonder how many times do I have to drag you back before you give up? It's not easy being the one sheltering you. Everyone else would just as soon see you skinned alive. Masked? We do have a custom of hanging masks in our home to repel evil, but I can't imagine. Yeah, if it were that type of mask, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb around here. So most likely it wasn't, not based on what Adol's been telling us. Guess the easiest thing to do is ask Grimnos directly. Is he here? Something wrong? Grimnos is not available to speak with you. He isn't? Did he go out somewhere? Not exactly, no. He's one of the disappearances. We have no idea where he is right now. There's been no word of him since the day he saw Adol off.
No way.
So he was spirited away too, then. I appreciate you telling me all of this, Adol, but I'm afraid I don't know how much of your story I can believe. Father, outside! Adol, Durin, stay here. Karna, let's go. Right. So I'm gonna guess they see masked people, they start to believe us, and then we head to the crater, probably? What's going on out there? We'll find out. Well, standing here sure isn't going to help. Alright, let's go. Like, this ancient burrow is like the one place we haven't explored, I think, on our map right now. That we have a way to get to. I haven't checked this river out either, too. We can might be able to go down this river. What's going on over there? Yeah, more masked people. What do you think you're doing? Oh. Father!
No.
He's a match for Father? That can't be. Stay back, Karna. Their strength is highly abnormal. With the masks. You think it could have something to do with the mask menu in Remnos song? Seems like it. Yeah, too much of a coincidence to ignore. Still, I'd love to know what the hell is going on around here. Forgot that Komodo was after the village by the river? I don't think it has to be. Like, the area around Komodo is actually lower level than the area around the village. I think I could have done them in either order, and I might have chosen the harder way. Because there was nothing stopping me from coming here first. I think you could probably do them in either order. Looks like there's more of them. Are you the ones who've gone missing? Why? You can't answer then. Regardless, now that you've attacked our home, I can't allow you to get away. Is one of them gonna be his son? See the hair coming out the mask? Impossible, it couldn't be. Father!
Leave it to me.
They're being like possessed or something. We've got to help. Adolf, Durin. Stay back, I have no need of your assistance. You sure you're okay? Stay back, I said. Damn. Father! He didn't want us to kill him because it's his son, right? Maybe. Damn it, they got away. After the mass assailants fled, Karna tended to the wounded villagers. Adol and Durin patrolled the surrounding area throughout the night, but the assailants did not return to attack again. Assad's wounds were deep, but after a long night of treatment, his life was no longer in danger. That means the villagers who were spirited away are the ones wearing the masks? Probably. Probably, you're not sure? Father is without a doubt the strongest warrior in the village, but that masked man was able to take him down easily. It shouldn't even be possible. Absolutely none of the villagers who disappeared are strong enough to hurt him. And even if they were, what the hell would they be after? I don't know the answer to that either. Why would they attack their own home? It makes no sense. Father. There we go, up and at him, Chief. Where am I? Don't worry, you're home. I see. Thank you. Oh, did he lose his memory too? Father, Karna. No, he didn't. Don't go after that masked man. Why not? Until my wounds are healed. Tell everyone don't. That man is... It's your brother. Look, he's out cold again. We're gonna need to rest for a while, no longer to get his strength back. What was he trying to say? Don't know, but it seems like he noticed something during the fight, that's for sure. Guess all we can do is wait for him to wake up again and ask. Adol, what are we gonna do now? Gather information.
So naive.
I knew you were gonna try and stay involved. Let's ask around and see if we can learn anything new about what happened yesterday then. The search party might know something. I'll just keep an eye on Father for a while longer and then I'll be right behind you. Okay. Looks like that's settled in. Alright, let's get started. Alright. Well, it is 8 o'clock. And we're supposed to be playing some Final Fantasy VII tonight. So I'm gonna save the game. We will continue East Memories of Celceta tomorrow, and I believe tomorrow we're gonna try and make it East for the whole stream tomorrow. The plan is to get caught up to Des in Final Fantasy VII tonight. So we're at Shinra HQ. We're gonna try and get all the way to Junon Harbor tonight. That's our goal. So the stream's gonna go down for about a minute. It'll be right back up with some Final Fantasy VII. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. See you then.